Alright, in this last video of the third module, I want to show you how to set up your KPIs, which are the metrics that we're going to analyze when we analyze our ads. And for this, we need to go to this screen, and you go here by going to ads and then click on reporting. This brings you to the screen where you analyze your ads, where you scale your ads, where you can create a campaign. And to get to the screen where we can set up our KPIs, we need to do a little workaround. We need to click on this pencil right here. Then we need to make some changes, doesn't really matter. Then, well, we do have to save it. So we need to click save for later. Name your custom table. Save, then click here, click on the pencil right here, and then it takes us to the page where we can set up the KPIs the way that we want it. And we can do this in the previous screen too, but this is just a little bit easier. And what we can do is we can choose campaign column, so we can change the KPIs for every level. And what we want to do is go ahead and turn everything off, and here it shows on what level it is shown. So here, this is on campaign level, so if we only want to do it for campaign, then we only have to worry about these dots right here. And I'm just going to turn everything off and just do everything from the beginning. This has been a while for me too, so yeah, I'm just going to show how I would do this. Now, of course, you don't need to use the exact same setup that I'm using. I'm just going to show you what I like to use when I analyze my ads. And if you're a complete beginner, then I suggest you copy this. If you already have experience with Facebook, then you might use a slightly different setup. But these are the metrics that we'll use when we analyze our ads as well. So as you can see right now, it only shows this and this. You cannot change these. As you can see, you cannot turn these off. So you'll always see this. And the first thing that I like to do is show the spend. So how much it has spent so far. The CPM, then I'm also looking for the budget, which we cannot see on the campaign level. So for campaign you cannot see the budget, but if you're on ad group level, I always like to see the budget and then how much it has spent, so I know how much something has been running for. All right, then we want to, of course, see the click-through rate. Pin clicks isn't necessary, but can be handy sometimes. CPC, amount of saves, I'm not really looking at. And these show statistics on the video. Then, of course, the checkout conversions, so the total CPA, total ROAS, total amount of conversions, order value. These four I always want to keep track of. Then add to carts. In this case, it's called add to basket. I don't really look at the CPA or ROAS, only on the amount. For some people, this can be handy too, but for me, I can make the calculation in my head if I have this many add to carts, this many conversions, how much that is. But for some people, it may be handy to use these as well. And page visits. So total conversions basically means the total amount. Then we have lead conversions, search conversions, view conversions, app installs, and unknown conversions. So these metrics right here are the ones that I like to work with. Doesn't really matter in what order you put them. I personally like to put the ROAS and the CPA, basically these four, at the front, so I can immediately see how a campaign is performing. Then you can pick a name here. So table 1, for example, set as default. So when you log in, you immediately see this setup. You can even save it to a specific ad account as well. Then go all the way down, hit save changes, and then when we go to reporting, it should be here, and it shows us the exact KPIs. Now, when we're going to analyze our data, I'm going to explain what KPIs, what metrics we're looking at, but for now, this is just to set everything up for your account.